her way to the ring, the defending and reigning champion from 2023 Escape the Readathon, Kitty Taker. Film crew won the 2023 Escape the Readathon battle. They are back to defend their titles. One half of the tag champs for the co-hosts, Kitty, showing off her title, and now she will make her way down to the ring. And announcing Kelsey Cena, the other half of the reigning, defending 2023 Escape the Readathon champs. She's here to say that you might not see her, but she can see you. Film crew can see you, but you can't see us.
Kelsey Cena here. Why? Because I'm on film crew, and film crew can see you. Even if you can't see me or see us, we be creeping, we be peeping. We're gonna become champs again. You see, we're the reigning, defending champs from last year. My co-host Kitty and I, we are the leaders of this great, undefeated team. But you know, it isn't all easy. It isn't all just a piece of cake. It's going to be a little more difficult. This is a Cinderella story. It is a David and Goliath story. Dare I say? This is like a Rocky type of story. We are like Rocky in this scenario. By the way, Rocky, one of the greatest films of all time, appropriate for, of course, film crew. What better character to represent us? He, was the underdog. And this year, we are the underdogs, because although we are the reigning, defending champions from 2023, we do have big shoes to fill. And we have, as of now, the least amount of people on our team. But don't let that fool you. Just like Rocky triumphed in the end, we shall triumph as well. So just remember, you can't see us, but we're watching. And it's gonna help us escape, baby. These film crew cameras set up all across the carnival just to help us get out of there. We've got the experience, as you can see. We've got the unhinged zaniness that will help us to keep our cool under pressure. We will have a good time, and we will escape. So it's a twofer. Don't doubt us. If you're still looking to join a team, join ours! Welcome back, fellow freaks, geeks, and nostalgic peeps, to my channel, Slime and Slashers, where, we talk about everything from Nickelodeon slime to horror movie slashers, but plenty of stuff in between. Mostly books. Today, it's another book-themed video. It is my very special May TBR video, as you saw. Kelsey Cena, the unknown wrestling doppelganger of John Cena, gave us this very special intro along with Kitty Taker. Maybe that's the doppelganger version of Undertaker. I really loved that intro, and I'm excited to talk about my TBR. I hope you liked the intro too, by the way. But before we get into why we did that special intro and the books I'm going to read for the month of May, I did want to say a very special thank you to Anna Luisa for once again sponsoring my video. Thank you so, so much. Of course, I'm wearing my new Anna Luisa pieces that they sent. And these would make a great gift for yourself. You know, I'm all about self-love. Gift yourself, treat yourself, as I always say. But, you know what? It could also be a great Mother's Day gift. Mother's Day is just around the corner, so why not get your mom or the special lady in your life, if you're married and looking for something for your wife who's a mom, or your favorite person in your life that's a dog mom, whatever. You could find nice, affordable, long-lasting jewelry from Ana Luisa. So, gift your mom or yourself something very special today and get up to 25% off for a very limited time by using my code down below. So please, please, it's really easy. Click the code that I have right there in the description, right at the top of this description box. You can't go wrong. Ana Luisa, this is my 4th time partnering with them. I love every single piece of jewelry I've gotten from them. This is not a new piece, but I am obsessed, as always, with my mood ring. I've been wearing that all month long in April because it's a nostalgic month for me, and what's more nostalgic than an adult themed mood ring? So it brings you back to being a kid, but it's an elevated, more adult version because it's made so well and it's got such great quality and it's so cute and pretty. So this time I got a wonderful crescent moon type of necklace. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I love, as I said in my last sponsored video by Ana Luisa, love that their necklaces have 3 clasps on the back so you can decide which one to use and make it different sizes. I have it on the longest right now, the longest level that it can be, but I can make it a little bit shorter if I want by using different loops in the back. And I got 2 pairs of earrings. These are so dainty and petite and I love them so much. I love hearts. I'm a big heart person. I just love hearts. It's one of my favorite shapes. And also one of my favorite emojis to send. So I got heart earrings and I freaking love them. It could go with anything. And I also got these beautiful rose petal earrings. Also dainty. I really like, if it's going to be non-pop culture related jewelry, I like my non-pop culture related jewelry to be dainty and tiny, but still very, like I said earlier, elegant, well-made, long-lasting, durable. I feel like Ana Luisa checks all of those boxes, so what are you waiting for? Like I said earlier, please, please click my link below. You can get up to 25% off for a very limited time, as I said, and a very huge, huge, huge thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring my video. I always appreciate when you guys sponsor me, and it means the world to me. I love your jewelry so much, and I'm really proud to partner with Ana Luisa, guys. Check them out, please, please, please. You are supporting me, the creator, by using my link. So check it out. Like I said, it could be something great for your mom or for yourself. Okay, it's time to go through my TBR picks. So I will let you guys know that I am participating in 3 readathons for May. May is going to be a crazy month, but I am super excited about it. So I am firstly a co-host for Escape the Readathon, the Black Cat Carnival, hosted by Lexie from Books with Lexie. Check out her channel and her announcement video, which I will link down below in case you didn't see it. It is a team-based readathon, so you pick a team to be on, and then you read to contribute to your team escaping the Black Cat Carnival, which you are stuck at together as a team. And there are 4 teams total, so you pick which one you want to be on. I would suggest Film Crew, as I said, or Kelsey Cena said, I guess I should say, in the beginning of the intro. So if you pick Film Crew, you'll be on my team. And of course, my co-team leader is Kitty. So Kitty and I are the 2 team leaders for Film Crew. Film Crew was a part of Escape the Readathon last year, but all the other teams are new, but we were the reigning champs last year, so that it was what the intro was all about, us bragging about being the champs. And there are prompts this year that you start off with, and then you go into certain buildings in the carnival and have to play certain games, which all requires doing certain prompts. So we'll get into that in a second, but the other readathons I'm going to be participating in, I'm also excited for. Zombiethon, hosted by my wonderful friend Cat from Cat's Novel Adventures. If you love zombies, whether that be zombie movies, zombie books, zombie activities, zombie flippin' themed food, zombie themed drinks, you could do any of that stuff for Zombiethon, and it's so much fun. I will link her Discord below, and I will link her announcement video below. Please check it out. Her prompts are great this year, and I'm going to be playing a movie on her Discord for part of the month, and there will be other people playing other zombie movies on her Discord, so if you like zombie movies, you should definitely check out her Discord, because there'll be some group watches, which will be very exciting. So I'm reading books that are zombie themed for that, and then finally, I do plan on reading a few short books for Horror MAYhem, which is hosted by people like Mindy and a whole bunch of other fantastic booktube people that I just adore. I will link Mindy's video down below. Check out her channel. She is a sweetheart. Okay, let's start off with what I'm going to read for Escape the Readathon, the Black Cat Carnival, and I'll go through the prompts. 3 of the prompts I will not go through because the books I'm choosing for those prompts are secret books for a secret vlog I'm working on. Well, it's not really a super secret vlog topic, it's just the books are secret. The vlog topic is a copycat vlog where I'm going to be reading like my co-team leader, Kitty! How perfect to read like Kitty when I'm co-hosting a team for a readathon with Kitty. Our sprints are going to be amazing. They're going to be the most fun. Kitty's one of my favorite people on the planet. We don't always have the same reading tastes, and that's why I'm extra excited to do this reading project where I read books that she has given 5 stars. I already have the books picked out, but I'm not going to tell you guys what they are. Make sure you check out Kitty's channel, by the way, at Spicy Cats Reads. She is, just like I said, one of my favorite people on earth. Please subscribe to her. And you can't go wrong joining a team that has both of us together as the co-leaders, because we are going to have a blast. I just know it. The one book I can tell you about is a buddy read I'll be doing with Kitty for the month of May, which is Monster Pucker. I am not using this for any particular prompt, but I know it'll probably work for Escape the Readathon regardless. Is it a monster smut book that also features hockey? Yes, it's a hockey monster romance. And I don't know how it's gonna be, but Kitty gifted me this for my birthday. Thank you so much, Kitty. And she gave me so many wonderful bookmarks too. Like I said, she's the best. Follow her, follow her, follow her. And I'm so happy to own this. I am excited because I love hockey, and this is probably going to be a wild time. I'm ready for it. I'm prepared. It's going to be bonkers, but also I bet a little bit of fun too. I can't wait. I'm excited, honestly. Okay, now let's get into the prompts for the carnival. First prompt. Unfair Wheel, a book from the top of your TBR. Well, I'm going to choose, of course, my book club book for the month of May. My book club is the Midnight Book Society. We do have a Discord. It is free and open to the public. Anybody can join in. We talk about the books there, and then I always try to have a live show. I did not have a live show for our March book, unfortunately. I just ran out of time in April, but I do plan on having book club live discussions going forward. I just didn't for March, but I have been having them for other months as we have gone along since the inception of my book club. Alright, so for this, it's The House Next Door by Anne Rivers Seiden. This is a vintage horror book. It is a slow burn, I heard, of sorts, but I am ready. My friend Alex from the channel The Booktubers has loved this, so I'm excited about it. Check out Alex's channel. She is the queen of vintage horror. So knowing she likes it gives me hope that I'm gonna like it, and we'll just have to wait and see. Next, we have Good Fortune, most read or favorite genre, and for me, that is horror, and specifically, I really love vintage horror, like Paperbacks from Hell, and I'm going to use my Richard Lehman book, my official book, for the month of May. I am currently hosting, along with Christine from Secrets Read, a year-long Richard Lehman read-along, The Year of Lehman. So my official pick for May is Come Out Tonight. Do not just jump in and join us. Richard Lehman is not for everyone. Very offensive, very zany, very sexualized characters, so just know that. But I do have the copy of the book right here. I forgot I had it in my hand.
Sherry's getting nervous. When Dwayne left for the 24-hour speeding mark, he said he'd be back in 10 minutes. But that was 20 minutes ago, and he still isn't back. The store isn't someplace you'd really want to go at this time of night. Then Sherry hears a noise from up the street. It could have been a car door slamming or a backfire, but it sounded like a gunshot. Sherry tells herself she has nothing to worry about. Still, she puts on her clothes and heads out into the night. She's afraid of what she'll find, but she has no idea of what's really in store for her. If she did, she would have never left the safety of her home, and she never would have met a madman named Toby Bones.
Next, Heads Up, an author you've read from before. For this, I think I'm continuing on with my buddy read with my friend Alex, who I mentioned earlier from the channel The Booktubers. We started the book, Speaks the Nightbird, Volume 1. We finished Volume 1, but there's also a second volume, which really makes up the entirety of the Speaks the Nightbird story. It was originally written as one book, but there are these editions that were sold in 2 volumes, so I think we're going to continue on. We said May or June. I haven't asked her, but I just saved a place for this just in case it is May, and that is basically Speaks the Nightbird, Volume 2, Evil Unveiled. And the first book I'm going to read, the very first book I'm going to read for the first day of May, because I'm so excited about it, is the brand spanking newly released book, Tastes Like Candy 2! Tastes Like Candy by Ivy Tholen is one of my favorite books of all time. It is my very favorite slasher book. I love it. It's a slow burn. There's great character development. The kills are creative. It's really not about guessing who the killer was, in my opinion. That's not why I was into the story. I was into the characters. I was into the kills. I loved the setting, which was a Halloween carnival. So there is a sequel that just came out, as I said, Tastes Like Candy 2, and this is going to be my hard hitter prompt book, which is to read a 5-star prediction. And that's my 5-star prediction, is Tastes Like Candy 2. I really hope it lives up to how much I love and adore Tastes Like Candy, so you'll just have to see. I'm so excited. The cover is so freaking amazing. I love the cover. It is badass. Next up, the prompt Funhouse. Read a book picked with a poll. So I put out a poll on the Old School April Discord. If you guys don't know what Old School April is, it's my readathon that I've been co-hosting with a whole bunch of other fantastic people this month, in the month of April, and it's the month that I'm filming my May TBR. So I put up a poll there and asked people what I should read. I said it was either between Black Ambrosia, Mine by Robert McCammon, or Where the Chill Waits by T. Chris Martindale, and this one won. I believe it's a vampire story. This is an old school Back from Hell type of book.
Angelina is a killer. You'd never know it to look at her until you look into her eyes. Angelina doesn't kill you out of hatred or fear. She kills out of love, bringing solace to her victims, guided by the seductive voice that speaks only to her.
I'm not going to discuss the books that I'm reading for the 3 prompts, Horsing Around, Cutthroat Circus, or Bullseye Battle, because that will be part of my Reading Like Kitty vlog, and I want to keep that secret, but you will eventually see the vlog and find out which books I'm reading for those prompts, unless something changes. But I have the books picked out, and I'm excited about the vlog. He's snoring. I'm sorry if you can hear him snoring, but I'm not going to disturb him as I'm filming my TBR. And also, ignore the mess in my room. But if you hear snoring, this is why. Last prompt to go over is No Strings Attached. Read a book that a friend recommends. And for this one, I am reading The Rising by Brian Keene, and this was submitted for my Patreon jar by my friend Amy. I call it a cornhole, by the way, the jar itself, and she said she thinks I should read The Rising by Brian Keene, and this would work for Zombiethon, hosted by Cat, like I said, so this is perfect. It's a zombie book, not for the squeamish, says Library Journal.
Nothing stays dead for long. The dead are returning to life, intelligent, determined, and very hungry. Escape seems impossible for Jim, one of the few left alive in this nightmare world, but Jim's young son is also alive and in grave danger hundreds of miles away. Despite astronomical odds, Jim vows to find him or die trying.
This seems fun. I'm excited about it. Now let's talk about some other zombie books that I'd love to get to. So firstly, I want to talk about Amy from Amy Noel Reads, the same person who I just talked about, her book club book for the month of May, which is The Reapers Are the Angels. And I'm really excited about this one. I hear it's a very unique zombie story.
God is a slick god. Temple knows. She knows because all of the Cracker Jack miracles still to be seen on this ruined globe. For 25 years, civilization survived in meager enclaves, guarded against a plague of the dead. A young woman named Temple wanders this blighted landscape, keeping to herself and keeping her demons inside her heart. She can't remember a time before the zombies, but she does remember an old man who took her in and the younger brother she cared for until the tragedy that set her off on her personal journey towards redemption.
Sounds very interesting. So once again, Amy's book club, the Dark Hearts book club, check it out. Another zombie book, pardon the French, Zombie Punks F Off. This is a collection of short stories by Sam Richards, and I'm really looking forward to this. And I forgot to say, I'm doing this one for the food court prompt for a popcorn read, because this one should be fun and entertaining. A popcorn type of book. And I'd love to read this cute little picture book that Cat got me last year, Brains, Not Just a Zombie Snack. This will be perfect for Zombiethon, quick and easy, heck yes! And quickly, if I have time, I'd love to get to these two zombie books. We've got Zombie Sweetheart by Christopher Robertson. I've liked other books by Christopher Robertson in the past, and Dead in the West by Joe R. Lansdale. I've been meaning to read this for like 2 years, and I still haven't gotten to it. And for Horror MAYhem, last but not least, I'd love to get to these two novellas. These would be perfect for Horror MAYhem, which is all about reading short things. Remains by Andrew Cull, and Man, F this house, and I forgot to block it off on this one, so sorry. But yes, I'm excited about all the books! Editing Kelsey here. I forgot to name a few books, so I hid the secret books, like I told you guys, for the kitty vlog. And here, I forgot to talk about, I am buddy reading Boys in the Valley by Philip Fracassi with Lexie, of course, the creator of Escape the Readathon, the Black Cat Carnival from Books with Lexie. And also, I am participating in her Patreon read-along of the Hunger Games series. I just read the Hunger Games for the first time in, what month was it? February, and really loved it, gave it 5 stars. I've never read the series before, so I'm so excited to keep going and read the next one in the series, which is Catching Fire here. I'm hoping it'll be another 5-star for me. Also, I put on here randomly Gothic by Philip Fracassi, same author as Boys in the Valley, in case I felt like I had enough time to squeeze it in. We will see. I also put 2 books from my 2 different 24 books to read in 2024 lists. I have a vintage themed list and like a random newer themed list. So We Need to Talk About Kevin is from the newer 24 to read in 2024, and Rosemary's Babies from the old school 24 to read in 2024. So I didn't talk about those either. Also, I didn't read my Richard Lehman read from April, so I'm moving it to May, along with the other Richard Lehman I did tell you about. So that for sure is all that I have planned. I also have to finish, I already started, but for a different vlog I'm doing, I need to finish Men, Women, and Chainsaws. You'll see why I'm reading that in the vlog when it comes out, either in May or the month after. We will see. But anyway, that is it for reals. Okay, signing off, back to other Kelsey, video Kelsey, whatever, edited TBR Kelsey, whatever you want to call it. What are you guys planning to read for May? Do we have any of the same books in common? Let me know! I can't wait to get started with all these wonderful readathons. Thank you to Lexie for asking me to be a co-host of Escape. Thank you to Cat for putting on such a wonderful event, aka Zombiethon. And thank you to Kitty for doing that wonderful intro with me. I just adore you, Kitty. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget, one more reminder, use my link down below in the description to get up to 25% off from Ana Luisa. Treat yourself or treat somebody that you love. So once again, thank you so much, Ana Luisa, and check out that link in the description, guys, for up to 25% off. Very limited time, very limited time. Make sure you get your orders in. Anyway, but for this time, that is it for me. Till next time, you guys know what you can do. Keep on killing it. Bye, guys.